It is the year 2000 and we are wondering, are banks still relevant in our society? While bank branches may not disappear as it is still a necessity to some people, it is becoming less relevant as many services that are provided by the brick and mortar branch can also be done using technology. But why is there a decline in number of users visiting these branches? Many reports and surveys have shown that the main reason to this decline is because banks are not transforming their delivery system fast enough to accommodate to the changing client needs. Furthermore, the younger generation are highly geared towards the mobile services and applications provided and thus tend to do their banking and transactions online. So, what are some advantages of online banking? Firstly, you are able to check your current balances of your accounts as well as verifying transactions that you have made. Secondly, you can set up account alerts to your email or mobile device. Thirdly, you are able to view the loan details of loan that you have made. Following that, generate account statements as well as lastly ordering checks. So in a recent pie chart, it shows that consumers are increasingly viewing their banking relationship as transactional. In 2014, 29% of the customers visiting a bank were there for advice, while 71% were there for transactional reasons. However, in 2015, only 21% of the people there were there for advice, and 79% were there for transactional reasons. So fast forward to the year 2020, where due to the advances in technology and the mindset that banks are irrelevant, there are no more bank branches and everything has to be done online. An elderly man needs to settle his insurance payment with the bank urgently, but he is illiterate, has no experience in IT, but he does not have any family members to assist him. In the end, he was unable to settle his payment. In an alternative universe also set in 2020, this elderly man still needs to settle his insurance payment. But this time round, the bank branches are still around. Thus he heads down to one of the branches near his house. Eventually, he's able to settle his payment. Thus, the good thing about having these banks around is that they can cater to the audience who have no knowledge in IT. So, what are bank branches doing now to stay ahead of the competitive technological advancements? Firstly, they are integrating the physical and digital sides of banking, in which they advertise the newest products or services available on social media, allow people to use the ATM machine, and lastly, give informed investment details to customers through Skype. Next point is embracing the concept of the universal banker. So the role of a universal banker includes greeting and guiding customers, traditional deposit withdrawal transactions, digital bill paying, financial needs assessment based on customer profiles, and lastly, relationship expansion advice and facilitation, as well as customer relationship development. So, the next point is building retail channel diversity. Currently, there are a lot of digital kiosks in financial institutions to shape the customer's experience. And if they are unable to understand, banks give a human touch by providing human assistance and teaching them how to what and assisting them. Apart from this, there are also interactive walls available in these banks which provide the customers with the information that they need. And again, if they are unable to understand it or still have further inquiries, they provide a human touch and use human assistance. Lastly, it's about redefining efficiency. As banks are currently have waiting queue times and thus the people there do not want to spend the time to queue, a higher efficiency helps by allowing them to queue in line at home via making appointments. Thus, when they go down to the bank, they are able to immediately see the banker and not spend their time queuing in line. So what should bank branches do to stay relevant in the future? Firstly, they need to know their customers well and implement micro-segmentation programs that classify the customers according to their needs so that it's easier to cater to the different groups. As there is now specialized catering to these different groups, they can promote accordingly to the different groups when there's a release of new product or new type of membership cards or services. This makes the customer happier and thus want to come back for more. The next point is to re-image the customer experience. Banks can develop test and learn approaches, introducing new services, then gathering feedback from the customers to see what kind of services they would prefer. This way, banks can continuously further improve themselves such that they satisfy the customer needs. The next point is to changing the distribution mix. Banks can observe the customers' behavioral patterns now, as in how often they visit the banks or how often they do online transactions. Thus, they can change their system and flow according to the mix that the customers are using now. This may mean perhaps 40% of bank branches and 60% of technology. Lastly, banks should deepen and sustain customer loyalty. They can implement loyalty points, which can be exchanged for rewards accordingly. Some of these rewards may include vouchers, other possible rewards such as upgrade of cards. This system and rewards keep the customer loyalty, as they have the motivation to achieve even more points, and they will be able to sense a stronger need for continuation of the banking relationship.